Hi students. Wow, I can't believe we made it to week 13, the final 2 weeks of this course. And I'm very pleased that everyone's been doing so well learning Python. I think you'll definitely be ready to take the next course, and if you're interested, the data interoperability class, which will work more with Python and data files. So these last 2 weeks are going to be a little different. You're just going to be applying the skills that you've learned. And this week you're going to work with Pandas library, which is very commonly used in data science, and it allows you to work with CSV files and JSON files. One difference this week, your lab will be due on Saturday instead of Friday because Thursday is Thanksgiving. And there's no individual assignment. It's just going to be your lab. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have pandas on your machines. So one way to do that is to install this package, this stack. It's called Anaconda, and it has pandas, but also has IPython, NumPy, Matplotlib. You can install it on either Windows, Mac, or even Linux. But the first thing you should do is see if you already have pandas installed. Maybe you've used it and you don't remember. So what you can do is you can open a terminal, or in Windows that would be, in Mac it's a terminal, Windows it would be the command prompt, and just type in Python. So you want to get to the Python interpreter. It's one that runs with your terminal on your machine. It's similar to the shell that you've been using in idle. And idle, you have the Python, the editor, and also the shell. And when you have these three chevrons, you know you're in the interpreter. So to see if you already have it installed, just type import pandas. And if you don't get an error message, then it means it's installed. I've installed it with Anaconda, as you can see up here. Another way to do it is to type in help pandas, and this is on Mac or Windows. If you type help pandas in Mac, the help window would look like this, and it's similar. It looks similar in the Windows, and that means you have it. But if you don't have it, that means you have to install it. And if you don't do it by installing Anaconda, you can install it through your terminal or your command line. So in order to do that, you need pip. Pip is a library that allows you to do all these different things. So to see if you have pip, just type pip into your terminal, and this would come up if you have it. If you don't have it, you have to install it. And on a Mac, you would do sudo easy install pip. On Windows, this is a link brings you to the code on how to install pip on Windows. After you have the pip installed, you can install pandas with this line of code, pip install pandas. If that doesn't work, then you can do sudo pip install pandas. And then just go back and make sure, type in this code, make sure that you have it installed. But you should see it installing through the terminal. So for the lab, part 1 and part 2, these are just 2 tutorials that you're going to run through to get you ready for part 3, which is the really cool part. And these files that you need, text file, and there's a CSV file, those are up on Moodle. Once you run through the tutorials, the cool part of this lab is that you're going to go online and look for 3 other cool things that you can do with Python, pandas, and CSV data files. And I have three CSV files that are actually data that I've taken, that I've used in my dissertation, that you can use to write programs and use this that will work on these data files. So create the Py files that you have found for your cool things, and then you're going to add those files to our discussion forum this week, and then just include a brief description of what the code does. And then, as usual, look at what at least 2 other people did, and then just answer the 2 questions up on Moodle. just discussing the cool things that they've done. And that's how this week and next week is going to play out. So have fun with this, and I hope you've had fun this semester learning Python. It's a pretty cool tool to have in your toolkit, and I think it will help you be more marketable having this programming language. And I encourage you to take more programming languages in the future. So I guess that's it. So I'll see you online.